like to welcome all of our partners and all of our guests to the call. I need to tell you, you are absolutely here at the right time, ladies and gentlemen. Every minute that you spend with us is going to be well worth it. So with that said, we've got an awesome presentation we want to share with you. What you want to do is take out a pen and a piece of paper. You're going to want to jot down a few notes. Feel free to take screenshots. Then immediately following the call, reach out to the person who invited you here. They'll answer any additional questions that are not answered during this overview, and then they will literally walk you through the process, show you how to get started. With that said, let's get right into it. I'd like to introduce to some and present to others TON Booster, ladies and gentlemen. This is part of the open network for all. This is what we want to share with you. We're talking about a decentralized open network created by an amazing community called the TON community, using technology designed, built, and created by Telegram. Let's get right into it. So I'd like to start with this question. What happens when two massive ecosystems converge, ladies and gentlemen? A life-changing opportunity. That's what you're about to see right now. So what are those two massive ecosystems? Starts off with Telegram, ladies and gentlemen. What I'd like you to do, if you've got your phone nearby and you've got the ability, I want you to Google this. How many people have downloaded Telegram? Google how many people have downloaded Telegram, and you will find that over 1 billion people around the world, across multiple continents, ladies and gentlemen, have downloaded Telegram. It's an amazing encrypted app, ladies and gentlemen, with amazing features. And if you're looking on my screen, you can see the steady, smooth growth curve of Telegram participants. So this is a huge community that is already built. And you and I have the ability to tap into this community with the potential to create life-changing income for our families. So what is the second ecosystem? I want you to Google this. What is the fastest blockchain in the world? Google, what is the fastest blockchain in the world? And you will discover that the fastest blockchain in the world is called the Open Network, better known as TON. It's proved itself to be the fastest and most scalable in the blockchain. Okay, what does this mean? Well, first of all, the blockchain is a transparent ledger, ladies and gentlemen, that cannot be shut down by anybody. It will always be here. But here's the thing. If cryptocurrency is ever going to become mainstream, it has to be able to be transferred very fast. And that's where the TON blockchain comes in, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see on my screen, in test runs, the TON testnet outpaced the reported speed of Visa, while exceeding a speed of approximately 100,000 ticks per second, far surpassing the speed of approximately 65,000 ticks per second recorded by the previous record holder. So this is huge. This particular cryptocurrency and blockchain has a use case in the real world market. This is the second ecosystem, ladies and gentlemen. And what's so interesting is that these two have converged, and you and I are right in the middle of something amazing. So what is TON? Well, the TON coin is a native cryptocurrency. It is used, as I mentioned, as a payment tool, also used in network operations, transactions, games, and collectibles built on TON. Now, if you were to go to Google, if you were to go to CoinMarketCap right now, which lists all the major cryptocurrencies, and there are thousands of them now, you will find that the TON coin is listed and ranked as number 15 in the entire world. You will also know that it has a market cap of over $7 billion, ladies and gentlemen, and it is projected by the experts to continue to rise to within the top 5. And so last year, this time, it was number 25. The year before that, it was in the hundreds, and it has consistently grown in popularity because of the amazing features that it encompasses. So now, let's talk a little bit more about this coin. So what is the TON coin? The TON coin is a decentralized layer 1 blockchain developed in 2018. Check this out. A decentralized layer 1 blockchain that's just like Bitcoin, the #1 cryptocurrency in the world. But this coin, TON, it was created by the encrypted messaging platform Telegram. Did you know that? Did you know that Telegram has created its own cryptocurrency, ladies and gentlemen, back in 2018? Well, most people didn't know it. And so originally, the blockchain platform, which was created by the Durov brothers, Nikolai and Pavel, these are the same people, they're developers who created this coin. All this information is available to you right in Coin Market Cap. You don't have to take our word for it. You can Google it, ladies and gentlemen. So now, one of the problems in the industry working online today has been all of the failures. All right, there's been many different platforms out there that offer a high return on investment that left people hanging and dry, ladies and gentlemen. Over 95% of people lost money in those programs. We have no interest in anything like that. Also, there's trading, staking, mining, ICOs, NFTs, and other programs that, quite frankly, did not live up to their promises, and many of them have collapsed and they are no longer around anymore. And there have been tokens, there were pump and dumps, all types of promises that were given that were not realized, and a lot of people lost faith. Well, here's the thing, what you're looking at right here are two already built ecosystems that are already successful right now. And you and I have the ability to leverage those to do something amazing for our families. This is what we want to talk with you about over the next few minutes. So now, what are the benefits of participating with Tone Booster? That's the name of this program, by the way. First of all, it's not a passive income opportunity. You're not purchasing coins with the hope that it's going to increase in value. Now, that may be a byproduct, but that's not what we're doing here. What we're doing is promoting Tone and the ecosystem to a community to grow the popularity of the coin, because when you have more demand, guess what? The end result is that it actually causes the value of the coin to go up, which will benefit all those who actually own it. And because Telegram is one of the largest crypto communication companies in the world, and Tone is one of the most important ecosystems in the world, when you put those two together, you've got something very powerful. You've got the blockchain and you got decentralized finance, which is the future. Decentralized finance is where people are not totally dependent on the banks. There's always a better way of doing things. It's called innovation. Now, there's a smart contract involved here, ladies and gentlemen, which facilitates the transactions and the interactions that we have with this particular program. And 96% of the money that is used to join and participate in this program is actually accumulated and distributed amongst this community. That's an opportunity for a wealth transfer. We know exactly where the money is coming from, and we know exactly where the money is going. Now, what does it take to get involved here, ladies and gentlemen? You only need 5 Tone coins. Right now, the current value of Tone is about $2, just a little bit more than $2. So we're talking about $10. $10 for a person to get involved here, to give them potential to change their lives. This is what we're talking about. We've got something that everybody can participate in, no matter where they live around the world. And of course, the Tone ecosystem, that's all created by professional developers, ladies and gentlemen. So you can rest assured that that's going to be fine. And the most important thing I want you to know is, what do you get when a person participates here? An educational library, ladies and gentlemen, about cryptocurrency and decentralized finance, which is the future. You don't want to be left behind as things are changing and evolving. You want to stay educated and you want to stay informed. That's what this community is all about, educating others so they can be informed. All right, now, excuse me. Now, when you look at Telegram, we mentioned earlier, you Googled yourself and you can see that Telegram has over 1 billion people who have downloaded the application. But right now, there are only 2.6 million people that actually own the Tone coin. So there's a big disparity here. And that's where you and I come in. We want to close this gap. And in the process of doing that, not only can we do very well economically, but those people who join us can do well as well. All right, so here it is. You've got the Tone Booster, you've got the Tone cryptocurrency, and then you've got the Telegram community. So we are here to bring the two together, ladies and gentlemen, and to change lives, starting with you and I. Now, when a person gets involved in this, we're building a community. You have to understand the wealth has always been with the community. The power has always been with the community, but often the community doesn't realize it. And so what we want to do is bring the community together. How do we do that? We're going to share good news. Just like if you saw a good movie or if you went to a good restaurant, you had a great experience when you went on your vacation, naturally you're going to share that with other people. It's the same thing here. We want to share this program with at least 5 people, but don't limit yourself to that, because there's no limit to people who are looking for a better way. 5 people with 5 Tone We're talking about only $10, the price of a pizza. It's ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen. What can happen? And you're going to hear testimonies as you join the calls that are held throughout the week and throughout the day. Many people have started with just $10 or 5 tone and worked their way through the entire compensation plan and are doing amazing right now. You're going to hear those testimonies. So now let's go ahead and talk about the numbers and break it down for you. When you personally go out and you refer someone, it's going to open up what we call the first level. When you refer 2 people, it opens up the second level, 3 people the third, 4 people the fourth, and 5 people the fifth. So this is what you want to do. You want to open up these 5 levels. Now it's pretty interesting here because you can actually see how much you will earn on each of these levels. If a person falls on your first level, you will earn 5%. On your second level, 10%, 15% on your third, 25% on your fourth, and 40% on your fifth. Now, if you've ever done marketing before or networking before, you have never seen a compensation model set up like this, where the bulk of the earnings is actually at the lower levels, because at the lower levels is where most of the people are going to be. This compensation plan, you can see already, and we're only at the first slide, is um, is innovative. It is over the top. It is record breaking because of what it can do to help people. You got to see that when you look at this. So how many people do you want to refer? A minimum of 5, but don't limit yourself to that, because we're only talking about $10 or 5 ton in order for them to get started. All right. Now, let's break down just a few things here. Now, one of the things that you're going to notice is that we have what's known as booster packages. These are educational packages. On each package that you participate, you get more and more cryptocurrency education and blockchain decentralized education, right? You're going to start off at the bike level, and at the bike, your cost is 5 tone. And we talked about that. That's $10, $12 at the most, right? Now, when you do that, you're going to get what's known as a withdrawal bonus. In other words, when you withdraw your earnings, you'll be able to get 30% of that, and 70% of that earnings is actually going to be paid up through 5 levels of our community, right? So 30% goes to you when you withdraw, 70% is paid up through the community. Now, also, if you refer anyone else who makes a withdrawal as a bike booster, you will receive a 1% match based on the amount of money that they withdraw. All right, very simple. Now, you have the ability to upgrade to car. That's 25 tone. You're simply going to pay the difference, all right, in order to upgrade. And now you'll receive 40% when you withdraw, and 60% is going to go through the community. It's going to go up to 5 generations. All right. Also, your matching bonus is going to increase to 3%. Anyone you refer, when they make a withdrawal, you will earn 3% of that withdrawal. All right. When you upgrade to train, all you do again is pay the difference. Now you get a 50-50 split. 50% goes to you when you withdraw, 50% goes up the community 5 levels, and you have a 5% match. And so you can see how it's increasing, right? And so naturally, when a person gets involved in the community, they're going to want to earn as much as they possibly can. So it's only natural that they will upgrade when they have the opportunity. You will learn that many of them, our members, are upgrading not out of their pocket, but out of their earnings. They're able to upgrade through all of these levels, ladies and gentlemen, by sharing the program with others and using their earnings to do so. And that's phenomenal. All right. So now I want you to see something. I just want to review something one more time. We talked about when you refer one person, it's going to open up your first level. And when that person purchases the package, any one of these packages, guess what? You will earn 5% of what they paid. Now, when you open up the second level and someone falls on your second level, you will earn 10% of what they paid. And you can see 15% on the third level, 25% on the fourth, and 40% on the fifth. That's a 95% payout. It's unheard of when it comes to networking. So why is that, and how is that even possible? Well, Telegram is already built, ladies and gentlemen. It's built and paid for. ToneCoin is already built and already doing well, and is built and paid for. This program does not need your money in order to build the ecosystem. It's already built. So what does that mean? This money can be shared with the participants and those who are bringing the masses to this platform. Do you understand? Very, very powerful. And because it's digital, it doesn't have the overhead of trying to ship products, create products, put labels on products. It doesn't have to do that. And the product that this platform provides everyone is an educational library dealing with cryptocurrency and decentralized finance. It's extremely, extremely powerful. So now we're building a community. The power's in the community. Everybody wants to personally refer 5. So you have 5 people that are direct to you. And those 5, they each refer 5. So you have 25 on your second level. Everybody referring 5. And you can see the progression here going down 5 levels. You have a total of 3,905 members. Now, I've been marketing online for a number of years, and I've built some pretty large communities. And I need to tell you, they all surpass 3,900 many times over. 3,900 is extremely doable. It's almost insane how practical and realistic it is for this to be able to happen for us. All right. Now, if everybody simply just started and stayed with just 5 tone, ladies and gentlemen, you will see the amount of profit that is generated on each level for a total of 7,138 tone. And of course, at the current value of just a little over $2, that would be $14,000 in profit. Now, this is very interesting. We are approaching the Bitcoin halving in late April. History have shown whenever Bitcoin halves, all right, the supply is cut in half, it sends a ripple effect through the entire cryptocurrency market, causing exponential growth or a bull market. We are poised for that right now. I've said this before. 2024 is going to be a phenomenal year for many people if you are positioned right. Here's your opportunity to position yourself before the bull run, ladies and gentlemen, because if the value of the coin goes up to $5, your profit just went up to 35,000. If it goes up to $10, your profit just went up to 75,000, 71,000. And this is with everyone at the very lowest level. But who's going to stay there? Why would you, accept 30% withdrawal when you could get 80% or 70% or 60%? It's only natural that people are going to upgrade so that they can earn more money for doing the very same work. And this is what's happening. Let's go a little further. So again, I just want to review. So you have 2, 4, 6 different booster packages that you can purchase. The first is the bike. This is going to enable you to withdraw 30% of your earnings. When you make a withdrawal, you get to keep 30%, 70% goes to the community up 5 levels. When you become a bike, all you have to do is pay the difference, right? 25 tone coins, all right, which is about $50. Then when you make a withdrawal, you get to keep 40% of it. 60% goes to the community, and anyone that you refer, every time they make a withdrawal, you earn 3%. And then, of course, you can see the numbers as we move forward. All right. So here's the deal. Those matching bonuses, would you rather have 1% or would you rather have 20%? Would you rather have 1% or would you rather have 15% of the matching bonuses? So it's only natural that people are going to upgrade because they want to make the most they can for the work that they are doing. So now let's just take a look at another example. This is just really a repeat of what I showed you earlier. As your community builds out, 5 who refer 5, 3,900 people total in just 5 generations. If everybody started with just 5 tone, you can see that's 7,038 tone at the current value of 220. That's over $15,000 right there. What is our goal? To blow this community out, right? Every member to do the same. So what happens when people upgrade to 25 tone? You can see right here, the numbers explode. Now you're talking about 35,000 tone at $2 per tone. Now you're over $78,000. What happens when they upgrade to the train, which is 125 tone? You can see the numbers here, 178,000 tone, ladies and gentlemen. All right. And then, of course, as they continue to the plane, 250 tone. Now you're looking at $785,000, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to understand that there are members of this community who have already made millions of dollars, ladies and gentlemen, already made millions of dollars. It's already proven. Let's go a little further. So here's everyone upgrading to the rocket. So this is the primary goal, to get to the rocket level. When your community has upgraded to this rocket level, ladies and gentlemen, this is a perfect scenario, of course. I want you to look at this number that's over 7 figures. Could 7 figures have a profound effect, positive effect on your life, ladies and gentlemen? And here's the thing, you can work your way to this, and all you need is 5 tone, $10, and a positive attitude and a work ethic. That's all you need, ladies and gentlemen, to put yourself in a position to do something phenomenal for your family and your communities in 2024. And of course, the highest level, which is the UFO, and of course, that is 1,000 tone. And of course, these numbers are absolutely off the chain. Now, here's the thing, if this was the only way that we earned money, that would be great, but it's not. We earn money when people join. We earn money when people withdraw. We earn money when people upgrade. And if you are the highest levels, which is the rocket and the UFO, you also share in 1% of the overall company revenue. All right. So that's at least 4 ways that we generate income. But anytime anyone does anything within your community, you earn income and it's paid instantly. All right. So hopefully you got a really good idea of how that works. And of course, you have the matching bonuses, as we mentioned before. And wouldn't it be awesome to achieve that UFO and get that 20% matching bonus? So one of my members of my team achieved that today. Several members, leaders have already achieved that. And here's the thing, I think it's 10 days now since we started, and people are already achieving this in 10 days. All right. And some of the people on this call have actually done it in 7 days, and many of them never even went back in their pocket again. This is real. This is what's happening. Hopefully you can see it for yourself and your family. So what's it take to get started? Well, first of all, you want to download the Telegram app. And then next, you want to download the Tone Keeper wallet, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, you're going to write down your private words. You're not going to share them with anyone. You're not going to share your password with anyone. That's a decentralized wallet. No one will have access to that but you. Then you want to buy Tone. You can actually buy the coin right through the Tone Keeper. I did it today. I purchased $1,800 worth of Tone right through the Tone Keeper app using my debit card. All right. And then from there, you want to invite people to this community, ladies and gentlemen. Simple process, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you are on your way to something phenomenal. So listen, that concludes our overview. I just want to say this, really appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to be with us tonight. The best way to predict your future, ladies and gentlemen, is created, but it really helps when you have a lead and a head start with a program such as this.